So, that's my drive. It gets used to hold pretty much everything related to videos and Blender. That is the operating system drive. I've been banned from using this drive for video stuff because I used up all the space on it. However, I've been putting my stuff on there anyway because this has been full for a month. And just ignore this one because that's not mine. So, this is not good. If only there was conveniently timed knock on the door to indicate a solution. Who the heck is that? The heck? Come on. Did you like that? I figured the faster I got the unboxing done, the less likelihood there would be of me accidentally showing the shipping. Oh, come on! Our computer only has two USB 3.0s, so I figured an upgrade was overdue. But that's a small fry compared to this thing. Oh, can I focus? That. I think it's really cool. It's got 8 terabytes in RAID 0, but I'm changing that to RAID 1, so actually, it's only 4 terabytes. Which is still all of the storage on this computer combined. I'm not even going to try and focus that. And no, I did not actually throw this box all the way into the office. Claire. So I'm actually already kind of annoyed because I expected to have to use a tripod for this. I didn't expect that I wouldn't be able to find my cheaper, lighter tripod and that I would have to go drag out this freaking 20-pound behemoth that I only use for regular videos because it's a pain to set up with like the slowest quick release ever. It's still a good tripod, but like, I didn't want to have to set it up for this. But you know what? I've already invested too much time into this unboxing, and now it's on there. Let's hurry up and open this. Or a better idea is that we get the small thing out of the way. I put down the scissors thinking I wouldn't need them, but I actually do need them. There we go. Well, I tore the package. What is with me and tearing packages? Ooh, that's ridiculously fancy for USB 3.0 converter. But I won't question it, because it's nice. Wow, wow. What are the buttons for? Maybe I should have looked closer on the Amazon page. Features, high speed, full speed, okay. Ports is 1 input, 4 output. Current consumption is 900 milliamps. I don't know how much that is. Some power intense USB devices may require an AC powered USB hub. Yeah, whatever. With power switches. Like, if you plug something in, does it not work until you turn that on? Or if I plug in, like, a USB thing, I don't understand. Are these switches only if it's like a super high capacity? Okay, I need to test this out. So here's my drive that I use as a converter to SD to offload footage onto. And so if I put this in here, well, first of all, it barely goes all the way in. So there's the thing right there. When I plug it in, does it show up? Device is ready to use. Nothing. If I turn it on, hey, that's pretty cool. So if I turn on all of these, do they all appear? That's really interesting. I've never had a USB dongle that needed to be turned on. I like it though. And if I turn it off, it disappears. Cool. Actually, I can just leave the card reader plugged in. I'm gonna leave that plugged in. Goodbye. I just realized I've been shooting this entire video with automatic white balance settings. So sorry if the white balance looked a little off earlier, but I've set it to daylight, which doesn't look that good actually. But later in post, I can just use the eyedropper tool and select the top of this box. Yay for post-production, I guess. Sabrent has you covered. Extend your warranty to 2 years. Register at www. Need help? We are here for you. Voice crack. Spread the love online. Your reviews help buyers like you make the right choice. I like that there are buttons to press, and they're nice buttons. So, I could write a review about that. Wait, this is my review. What am I thinking? I don't have to write one. It occurs to me that I have actually been missing out on a lot of views because I've been naming my videos just like, oh, March update or generic green screen unboxing. I should be putting the actual title of these products in the title of my video. That way people watch my video when they're researching the product. Why am I not doing that? That's a genius idea. That's what an unboxing channel does. I mean, I'm not an unboxing channel, but this is an unboxing. So, I guess I'll do that for this one. Unboxing the Western Digital 8TB RAID 0 thing that I'm gonna convert to RAID 1, so it's actually only 4 terabytes. But it's a cool thing nonetheless, and it's super big and it sits on his desk. So this is technically upgradable, but it comes with 2 4TB drives. So what I'm wondering is, if I switch it out with like 10TB drives or 12TB drives, would that work? Can I just upgrade this? Because the idea behind a RAID system is that when one drive dies, you just replace it with a new one and it rebuilds itself automatically. So if I move all the data off somewhere, then duplicate everything onto a new set of drives that are in here, I've technically just upgraded it. And let's open it. Oh, there we go. Need help. Website. I understand why they plug their websites, but like, why? Actually, I know why. It's, number one, so they can provide support, and number two is so you give them traffic to their website. Okay. Ugh. There we go. Oof, that's heavy. And extra box. I'm just reading the back of the box. Dual drive, WD Red HDD reliability and performance with hardware RAID and 256-bit hardware encryption. I thought it said it wasn't encrypted, like on Amazon. Whatever. Integrated USB hub ports for complete storage flexibility. Bunch of other languages I can't read. Wait, maybe. I'm learning Spanish, so... okay. I can recognize and. And there's an. I guess it's a. Of. Yeah, of again. So, I can recognize the conjunctions. Things. I can recognize some things. Yeet! Cool. I'll pick that up later. So, I guess we'll save the big cool thing for last. I mean, you can basically already see what it is. That's power cables. I appreciate them actually containing the power cables. A lot of companies don't do that. Oof. Okay, this is a big thing. This is, I guess, the other half of the power cable. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. What is this? I like how it looks, because it looks electronic. It looks like a remote. It's probably not a remote. It's just like, it's the thing to open it. It's not like a key or something. It's like trying to open it with this. They just give you a, I mean, it's nice, and you can see it tapers off. It tapers off to a relatively sharp edge. Nonetheless, it's a nice inclusion. Thank you. I gotta say, this unboxing experience is pretty premium. Oh, there's something else in the box. More paper. This thing empty too. Yeet. Oh. Instruction manual in the world's smallest instructions. Even I can barely read that. It's a freaking instruction manual for Barbie dolls. Or whatever the kids play with these days that are small, non-sentient dolls. Number 1, read these instructions. Clean only with dry cloth. That's actually fair, because some people will... Oh, if it's damp and I wipe it down, it'll be fine. It's just a bit of dampness. It won't get into the machine. Wrong. It seems like a lot of this is just generic stuff about electronics. And this is the thing that explains how to use the little credit card thing. Technical support and warranty guide. I guess that's important to keep. Alrighty. Nope, we're gonna keep doing the cords. We're saving it for last, okay? We're saving the cool things for last. And we're exercising patience. Am I supposed to take these little tags off? I feel like maybe not. So there's actually 2 of these. Why is this Thunderbolt? What? This is a Thunderbolt cable. I don't have any Thunderbolt devices at all. I mean, I appreciate the inclusion, but I don't need it. And USB 3, what? But this computer doesn't have Thunderbolt. I don't have anything that has Thunderbolt. So, oh wait. Maybe I'm just supposed to plug this end of the thing into the drive, and this end of the thing into the computer. That makes sense. Actually, really quickly, Thunderbolt transfer limit. 20 gigabits per second. Alright, let's check the Amazon page right. I want to make sure that it's actually Thunderbolt, and I'm not just saying it wrong. Where's the thing for I/O? USB Type-C. I feel like an idiot now. But yeah, I have Type-C to Type-C, and Type-C to Type, what I'm assuming is Type A. I don't know, what's the normal type of USB? Well, let's open it. Oh, it's the moment we've all been waiting for. I've been waiting for, at least. I've been drilling over this drive on Amazon for I don't know how many months. It becomes all the more attractive once you run out of room. Wow. Oh, that was wonderful. That is by far the best part of every unboxing experience. Okay, yeah. Get a nice look at that that one of a kind pristine glow, or reflection is the term I'm looking for. Look how reflective it is, because that's the only time ever that this will be that reflective. Ah, that's not the scratch. That's just the angle of the thing. It's simultaneously heavier than I expected, and not as heavy as I expected. I don't know how to explain that. You can see the two USBs and the third USB, and then the AC power. Now, I've got a problem here. I'm pretty sure there aren't any spaces left down here on this power strip. So, I'm gonna have to come up with some alternative way to power it. There's a green thing too. I'm not sure how reliable that is, or how I would even manage to plug it into that, because it's in a really weird spot. I guess let's assemble it. Oh, it's a power brick too, dang it. How many times have I bumped the tripod with this chair? It just occurred to me that's happening. Do I have to go get another extension cord? I don't want to do that. I guess I'm gonna see about accessing the green thing under the computer. Wait, you know what? This isn't even long enough. I have to get an extension cord. Alright, I will be right back. Okay, so I found a 25-ish foot long extension cord, but I'm not going to use that for obvious reasons. So I found this like 5 or 6 foot long one, and I think, shoot. Alrighty, there's a thing down there. Or you know what would, or what's easier is I can just unplug a couple of things from this end, and then just plug the things into this. I bumped the thing again. So as you can see, there's 3 outputs. Very nice. I don't want to unplug something important. Man, I need to label these or something. Okay, the fan can get unplugged, and I will unplug the speakers for the time being. Wait, I only needed to unplug one thing. And it also occurs to me that I should probably drop this down behind the desk to go ahead and get the cable management right the first time. I'm going to have to switch out the camera battery soon. Every time I get something new for this computer, I have to completely reconfigure the cables every time. I'm going to replace the battery now before it dies, because I don't want to lose any of these wonderful moments. And we're back. So as you can see, we have our power outlet here. So I'm going to run this down behind the monitor, through here, and plug this in on this side. That makes most sense. I don't hear anything. The fan turned on for a second. Maybe it just doesn't see a need to have the fan on right now. Let's go ahead and mount it somewhere. So my plan is to mount it right where these boxes are. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove those. Just ignore the microphone that's in the way. Or I could just, swing it out of the way. I don't know where I'm gonna put these boxes, but for now I'm just gonna put them behind me on this case that no one's using for some reason. Ah, shoot! I touched the nice part. Dang it! Told you it wasn't gonna last long. And mount it right there. Beautiful. Now it's easily accessible. I can plug things in and unplug them. I'm gonna go ahead and plug the cord in. I guess I really do have to use the Type-C. Does the side of the Type-C, I guess it doesn't matter. And now I have to move the computer. I hate this part. Find the one USB 3.0 output on the back, wherever it is. Don't mind me just unplugging random things. What can possibly go wrong? So none of those are it. Which one is the right one? Oh my gosh. And what even is this? What's plugged in right here? That was the backup drive. My bad. Well, the backup drive can go into the USB 3 on the front, I guess. That shouldn't be a problem. Run this behind the lamp and straight into the thing. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Please go in. Is that outside? Hey, it's in. Let's see what happens. What's gonna break? What was not successfully installed? Uh-oh. Alright, let's try and figure out what's wrong here. Open folder to view files. There's a bunch of stuff already on it. Click here for details. SES device, USB device. No driver found. Of course. Well, neither of my parents are home, so I can't complete that. User manual. Let's look at the user manual in the meantime. Premium RAID storage. Fancy. SES driver is not required. Different from the virtual CD. To access many of the, you have to install it. Well, I can't transfer stuff over right now because I need a proprietary software for that to convert it to RAID 1, and I know I have to reformat the drive in order to complete the transition of RAID. So this is where it ends for now. That is the archive, and that is copying 1.5 terabytes at 87 megabytes per second. So my plan is to have like the archived files on the L drive, the archive, and then the active files are like projects that are still in the works, videos that aren't done with editing or whatever, and those will remain on the F drive because it's faster than something that's running like RAID 1, which is half the speed of normal stuff. So I believe I can end it there. Well, oh yeah, and an update on this thing. It's cool, I guess. I still like it. I think we're gonna put it in the front of the computer, so there's easy access to it, and then I'm just gonna move the backup onto the USB 3.0 thing. And that is the story of the new archive server. Very nice. Thanks for watching. Psych, I'm not done yet. So I've got all the files for the video you're watching. Oh shoot, the phone's ringing. So I've got all the files for this video right here, but you can see there's the archive server now, and you can go and look at all my recent files and such. And if you go to the computer overview, you see the archive's half full. So obviously I transferred a lot of stuff to it, but this is what I'm primarily looking at. Look at that, 1.5 terabytes free. So that means I've already got like 15 videos that are unfinished on this drive. So imagine that I could have, I can't do the math. I could have like 50 unfinished videos, something like that, on this drive and not have to worry about it. I think that's pretty cool. And then once it's done, it just boop, transfer it over to the archive server. Although this isn't gonna last me very long because it's already half full, and if I like, yeah, 50 videos is all it'll take to fill this up. But it's pretty good. I've recorded this about 3 times because I accidentally recorded it as an AVI file, which for some reason my computer can't process, and neither can Adobe. Like, why can't Adobe process it? So I was like, oh well, it kind of stinks, but I guess I have to record it. So I recorded it again, all over again, except I never changed the file type. So I recorded another super huge AVI thing. It's like 5 gigabytes of footage, and it took like 10 minutes. So yeah, that was annoying. Also, I'm going to show off my OBS audio setup because the audio should sound nicer than it ever has, at least in terms of filters. So if you go to the compressor basically doesn't let it go above a certain volume. So you can see I've got a ratio of X to 1. So I have it set to 5. So for every 5 decibels it goes over the threshold, it will compress that down to 1 decibel above the threshold. And then the threshold is how the highest it can go. The attack is how long it takes to actually start compressing, and the release is how long it takes to stop compressing. And then the output gain is just something to bump up the volume because because the compressor sometimes like just makes it too quiet. And the noise gate, there's an open threshold, which is how loud I have to be talking for it to start playing the audio. There's closed threshold, which is how loud it needs to get, which is how quiet it needs to be for the thing to close and to stop showing the audio. And I think this might be backwards, but I think attack time is how long it takes to start playing audio, and the release time is how long it takes to stop the audio. But it might be the other way around. I don't know. But yeah, that's an entirely different video inside of this drive video. I hope you have somehow gotten some kind of entertainment of value out of this. Although there's one weird thing about the archive server. For some reason, like, it transfers things at like 200 megabytes per second, and it's awesome. But then after just like about half a minute, it suddenly jumps down to like 80 megabytes per second. I don't know why. I should have actually explained this in the previous clip, but I have one possible explanation. Maybe it's because of just the RAID thing. So it starts transferring over and it's doing well, and then like after a few seconds the RAID thing kicks in and starts duplicating everything that's coming in. So that takes a lot longer, and that uses up the bandwidth and causes everything else to go slow. It makes sense to me, but I'm not sure if that's correct. So if you know anything about that, I guess comment and explain it. Even though no one watches these videos. These videos are for me. So yeah. Join me next time where I play Fortnite. I don't even have Fortnite.